Welcome back, everybody. So I figured that we should just start from the beginning and go through the entire, I guess, tutorial slash campaign, whatever you want to call it in this case, as it stands now. See what updates they did that way, and we could just play the game like we're picking it up for the first time again. It's been a pretty long time, at least in my opinion. It feels like it's been a long time, at least, since we did something like that. So we're just gonna take it just straightforward. It's gonna be basic. It's not gonna be any deep dive or anything like that. We'll explore other things like that in the future, but for now, let's just have some fun. Let's see the game for what it is now and jump into point 9. So start with let's misspell things multiple times and get this going. So we're definitely going to be a guy. I love this new character creation tool so far. I peeked around with it earlier, and there's definitely a lot more options now. But let's get the skin color there. I'm certainly not the most fit person in the universe. We're going to go about there. Yeah, probably right there. I don't think I'm that large anymore. I've actually lost quite a lot of weight. I might look different than I did in months past, but I've certainly gone through a change. All right, so let's look at these faces. We have all these different faces, and then we can modify the lips, eyes, and nose on top of that. So for a base, I want someone that has a nose similar to mine. I would say the closest is probably this guy. Go with those lips. I'll go with those eyes. That's a bit better. All right. So we got some wacky clothes going on here. Now, I see this shirt, and I used to do this pattern shirt when it was a t-shirt, which I don't know. Is that even an option anymore? Oh no, they took it away? They took it away. No. No, you're supposed to keep things. You don't take things away. Love Guard, please re-add the t-shirt iteration of this. I'm fine keeping also this. This is also just fine. It's totally cool. And I like that there are multiple colors for it. I like it. But re-add the t-shirt, or at least put a new variant of the t-shirt in with the crazy patterns. Or tie-dye for that matter. Give us tie-dye. That'd be really cool. Either way, I guess I'll go with this shirt. I don't know about these pants though. Oof. Oof, I don't know. It's all tucked in. I don't know if I want to do tucked in. All right. Let's rep Hovguard here. Let's throw this t-shirt on. We'll throw on some shorts. There we go. Wear some Converse. I think I'll wear them. Let's do black. Classic black. Oh, you also have Vans. That's funny. So Converse or Vans, or this looks like Skechers. Timberlands, clearly. What are these? Like Keds? And some loafers and I don't know. Hush puppies. All right. We'll put the Converse back on, and we are going to look at our guy real quick. That's what we look like. May have overestimated this a little bit. Maybe not. No? Okay. Just looks like that. Very, very square body. All right. We can start the game. Well, it's my first day in the Big Apple, New York City, and I am hungry for success. I want to be an entrepreneur, but I don't know where to start. I asked the family's big shot, business genius Uncle Fred, for some guidance, but he's probably too busy. I guess it's time to figure out how to survive in this town. It can't be that hard, right? No, not at all. Totally easy.
Hey kid, it's your Uncle Fred. I just got your message. Congratulations on taking your first big step toward becoming a massive success like me. But remember, you have to earn it. So let's get started. Now that park bench might look like a comfortable place to sleep, but I have a better option for you. A friend of mine owns a building with an empty apartment. Go claim it.
New Fred voice. Unfortunately, the original voice actor passed away, and so we have a new Fred voice actor. Not too bad. I would say maybe matches the New York aesthetic a little bit more than the original actor, but you know, got to put respect to the OGs, and I don't know. I liked the old voice actor just as well, but glad they found someone that can at least take on the shoes that Uncle Fred is. All right, so renting our building like normal, easy peasy. We're going through the normal tutorial as I already mentioned, and we're back at our old haunt.
Very nice, you found the apartment. But it's looking really empty in here. Let's get you a few essentials to fill up the place. We'll start with some food. You can't conquer the world on an empty stomach.
It's true. Can't. So we're gonna head to El Gato Food Market. Our old all these places are obviously gonna be our old jobs, our places that we've been, etc. It's still fun. It's fun to see this again. Let's buy. Screw it, let's just buy 10. We have the money for it. Alright, we better hurry back. Oh, just kidding. So this is... Maybe we should have done this in reverse. We should have bought the fridge and then the food. Because we can't carry both at the same time. Or can we? I don't think we can. Okay, I'm going to test a theory because there is a little hand cart. Oh, what? Okay. 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 I'll take it. Just gonna cross the street arbitrarily. Okay, we made it to Square Appliances. Gotta just purchase this guy right here. Standard fridge. Now we can store our food and keep it fresh. We'll head back to the apartment at 45 3rd Street. And put our first piece of furniture in. Now, assuming the tutorial or campaign is aligned or pretty much similar to what it was before, I think next we're gonna have to find a job. I will place our fridge. Let's put it this way. And then we will put our food inside the fridge. Or I guess I can't. I have to do that first. There we go. And then we want to... Kind of sucks to eat food right now, man. I barely... Alright. Gotta complete the mission.
Okay, now let's find you a bed. Oh, and someone told me you were walking around the city. That just won't do. So I got you hooked up with a free car. It's waiting for you over by the car dealership. Now, this thing's not going to win any beauty contest, but remember, it was free. Check it out.
Well, yeah, I mean, free's free. I'm not going to complain either. Back when I left home when I was younger for the first time moving to Colorado, I mean, I know what it was like to have to use public transport. I lived in the Denver area and I rode the bus for years before I was able to get my first car. But, yeah, I took whatever I can get my hands on. You don't complain when you're in need. As long as it works, it works. You get from A to B and you're good. Oh, okay, we're going to Ikaboghag. Okay, this is different. At least this feels different. And it's 9:36. I don't believe they're open. Yeah, they don't open till 10. So we're gonna rest until 10:07. 10:08, apparently. Okay, we entered at the exit, so we're those people. Where's the Oh yeah, we entered at the exit. Okay, duh. We'll just grab that. I know we don't really need it. We're just getting a bed, right? Let's see. I'm getting stuck on the walls. So I need to buy just a bed. I don't want a large bed. Take up all my money. There we go. Standard bed. All right, for $400, we've got our bed. And we can head back to the car and head back home. You could still exit at the entrance. So again, I can be that guy. We'll add that item and oh, we could just put these away. Oh, that's so nice. Very, very responsible. Something that, oh, there was even one right here. Oh, okay. Pro tip, off guard. Since this is the United States, I don't know what it's like, you know, where you are all at. I know you guys are across the world, so depending on where your people are at. But here, typically, cart returns, if they are in a parking lot, they'll have their own dedicated, like, holding station. I don't know. You could look it up online. It's something to add for realism if you wanted to add that. It's not that big a deal. You can keep it as is. Doesn't matter. I just like that it's there. It's pretty cool. We're not going to follow the traffic laws, even though it just turned green for us. We're just going to keep going. We're going to haul ass through the intersection, not care about vehicles coming towards us. You know how it goes. Still red. We're just going to weave through those guys. And we're going to do a UE illegally. We're not going to care. We're going to drive on the sidewalk and we're going to park our car right here and make it so that no one else can park their vehicle between us because, again, we're being that guy. I am the main character, damn it. All right, let's place our bed. We'll just put it there. And he wants us to sleep until 6 a.m. Okay, so it's 10 a.m. So we're going to sleep for the next 19 hours. That makes sense, Fred. What do we... What? Why do we need to sleep till 6? I made no money. Oh. Now I'm hungry. I'm hangry. Oh.
Rise and shine, kiddo. You survived your first night in New York City. Congratulations. I'm sure it helped that I paid yesterday's rent, too. But from here on out, no more handouts. Today, you need to find a job and start to earn your own money.
All right. So, we can eat fresh food now. Now, the traditional thing to do would be to go to El Gato. But now, we have two options. So we could do El Gato. I don't know if there's any other, actually, customer service jobs. I don't think there would be. Or we have the delivery driver option. There's multiple delivery drivers. So there's still just El Gato. Looking around still. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I hope they add more. I would love to see like multiple options. Honestly, it'd be kind of cool to just walk into any of these shops, any business in the game and work for that business. Doesn't matter if they'll eventually be your rival or not. I mean, you could probably add a little bit of flavor to the game by saying, oh, you used to be my underling and now you've crushed me. Oh no. That type of thing to your rivals. I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible program, you know, what would that word be? Programmatically? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to do the delivery driver. We're not going to do El Gato because we want to experience the new job. Why not? So we're going to close Google Maps and we are going to go straight we're gonna reopen Google Maps. We're gonna go straight south. And you know, I'm not gonna bring my car. It doesn't make sense. So we're gonna fast forward. All right, we're at the delivery driver job. It's just a vehicle sitting out, in this case, outside of Ikabohag, but as you saw before, there are multiple different businesses that take advantage of it all throughout the city. Well, there were. Are other people taking them? Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're here. So, deliver goods to 3 destinations within 5 hours and 12 minutes. Earn $100 for each successful delivery. Return and park the van here to get paid. Van damage costs are deducted from the final payment. Let's accept. All right. We got 5 hours and 12 minutes. So it looks like we had to head to 43rd Street. So we know 3rd Street's this one here because that's where we live. And we just came off of. All right. So we need to deliver here. So how does this work? Park the vehicle. Manage storage. What am I supposed to bring to 43rd Street? Oh, it's on the left. So I have to do an office chair and four tall potted plants. Office chair. Four tall potted plants. Nope. There we go. Perfect. All right. We can just stay parked illegally. We're going to go through this guy right here, and we're going to head to 28 4th Avenue. So far, so good. I feel like a hand truck would be useful. I don't know if I saw one on there or not. But now this time we're not parked illegally. Oh, there was a hand truck. Okay, cool. So 3-time picture frame and Reben sofa. Delivered. This is not too bad, and we're gonna make $300 if we get there on time, which we are clearly going to get there on time. And we're not gonna lose anything. We're not gonna damage anybody. We're not gonna run red lights haphazardly. We're just gonna run them hazardly. What would the opposite of haphazard be? It's kind of like saying I'm a little bit, you know, I'm not superstitious, I'm just a little stitious. Michael Scott. The Office. Which, of course, we are now passing Mr. Scott's office supplies. Looks like we're going to Lower Manhattan. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you guys. 11th Street, wherever that is. We're 200 meters away. All right, we've made it to 11th Street. I'm trying to find a place to park. Oh, we're good. Okay, cool. Got 1% damage, so I'm going to lose a little bit in my wages, unfortunately, at this point. But that's okay. We just now have to head back to Ikabohag and get our money. Oh, look at that. And the vehicle disappeared for us. How gracious. Thank you, Mr. Ambulance. You have more important things to do. All right, we've arrived at Ikabohag. We got no van damage fees.
There you go. You've earned a little money.
Wow.
But you know who earned more? The store owner. Are you ready to open your own store and keep all the profits yourself? Head to the bank to get a loan. I've already talked to my buddy Larry. He'll get you squared away.
Awesome. All right. So we need to head to Jensen Capital. We're going to get ourselves a loan. And we're going to open our first business. Oh, here's one of the new delivery vans. Let's pause. It's in purple, but that's the Mercedes Dash delivery van. Very nice looking. Windows is an odd choice. I don't know, maybe this is like an in-game asset version for not delivery, you know, because I mean, these are vans that are used for transport of people too. It's not just delivery vans. Maybe that's the deal. I mean, there's the original, and we were just using the original as well. There's a box truck, which I hope at some point soon we can put our logos on. I know that was in the works, so to speak. All right, we're at Jensen Capital. Let's see if we can get a $15,000 loan. We can definitely help you with that. I'll have the full amount transferred to your bank account right away. Thank you for doing business with us. Thank you. All right, so we got $21,000 to spend, and they want us to rent an A1 or A2 sized building. So we'll go to Google Maps. We'll turn that off. We will turn on retail, and let's just take a gander at our own street. So we have this A1, this one. We're not going to rent that one. That's a C2, too big for us right now. Another A1 and another A1. So we have multiple A1s. Let's see. What could we... It's probably going to have us do the flower shop, and it's probably going to have us stick within the... Maybe not in the garment district. Maybe we can go wherever we want. Let's see. I would love to have an A2. Preferably... Wow, this is the new district, huh? We could check this out. We could do this. I don't know, though. Like, would it be reasonable? I honestly don't know if it's reasonable to start here or not. Like, what other wholesalers are there around here? Let's see. Wholesale stores. Titans of industry to supply. So that's probably for factories. And that's it over here. Which I believe I mentioned in the update video. I think that the safe thing to do is to stick with the normal areas to start with. And, you know, why don't we harken back to the original series and just stick with the garment district for now. We're definitely going to explore the new zone for sure. We will definitely get there. So we're going to open this place in Bisman, and we are going to rent this building. And is it letting us choose whatever? It's letting us choose whatever. So what we should do smartly is check the market insider. What's the highest demand? Bottles of wine, huh? Did they really want me to do another liquor store? Am I really doing another liquor business? Hair care product, frozen food, picture books, packs of cigarettes, cigars, motivational books, novels, youth novels. So books seem to be in demand. There's only one business. There are no lines of business that don't have a business. So really, probably our best bet might be to start with a bookstore as it looks here. But as we can see, gifts are coming up. They have a pretty high demand, 82%. Yeah, gifts are pretty good. And their demand is going up. That's the thing. That's a cheap entry. We could do a gift and flower shop. So let's see. Why don't, honestly, let's switch it up. We don't need to do everything the same as the original by no means. So Deload's Book Nook. Oh. Well, Hovguard, you gotta mention that. All right. So I guess I am... Yep, gift shop. 0 competitors in the neighborhood. Okay. All right. Deload's gifts and such. We are definitely going to change this up a little bit. There we go. Do we have any new fonts? We don't. All right. So we've got our business open, or not open, but we have our business and our location rented. What is Uncle Fred going to tell us now? No voice acting for the, oh,
Okay, good choice for your first store.
Oopsie.
You gotta start somewhere, right? Now, let's get your store set up for business. Listen and learn, kiddo.
All right. So we need to purchase furniture required to open your store. So recommended items are product panels, cash registers, cabinet with drawers, stack of shopping baskets, and place furniture in the store. All right, so let's get our car. There she is. We're heading to AJ Peterson, the old mainstay. All right, let's parallel park here. Perfect. All right, cool. So at AJ Peterson, oh, they're giving us flatbeds here. I love it. Love it. Love the flatbeds. So I think what we're going to need, we need a cleaning station for sure. Let's see. We need a cash register. We need a cabinet with drawers. We need a stack of shopping baskets. I would say 2 rounded shelves. Let's hit the F1 menu and check rounded shelf here. Cool. 15 customer capacity, so we're good there. Now, is it making us buy a product panel? I guess I'll buy 1 product panel and just call it good there. Oh. Pay for the stuff, obviously, too. Got to do that. All right, let's get everything in the car. Perfect. And, oh, I can't put, really? Oh. Yeah, I can't put it in there. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave it there. And we'll head back to our business and get our stuff placed inside after we hit these cars in front of us multiple times. All right, so we're bringing in our first set of stuff. We're just gonna place what we can here. Come on. Let me put you right, just so I can get this out of the way. There we go. I guess they can go against the wall. You don't need both sides to have access, right? This should be fine. We'll grab the last stuff we have here. I don't know why we need a product panel, but I guess we do. If I hold Alt, for those of you that don't know, you can move your items freely and not to the grid. Get that close to the wall there. And a cleaning station. Now, I'm a little confused.
Look at that. It's starting to look like a real store in here. But something's missing. Oh yeah, you need something to sell. Let's head over to the wholesaler and pick up some inventory.
Okay, so we gotta head to the wholesaler. Okay. So, I guess what I was saying before my throat interrupted my ability to speak, and Uncle Fred, I feel like we've lost space. Like, with the addition of a delivery spot, the addition of bathrooms, I really feel like we've certainly lost a lot of space here. Now, I don't know about you guys, and maybe you let me know in the comments, but as a suggestion to Hovguard, maybe give these smaller stores a little bit more space, or maybe across all your stores. Maybe look at all your stores. I haven't really taken a gander at many of the other stores yet with how they look with bathrooms, but I know the M1 building is fine. The M1 is good. You don't need to do anything to that one. Maybe it's just the small and medium-sized businesses need to have a readjustment on the size of their space, because, I mean, this is so cluttered now. Where am I going to fit? And I know we don't have it in our hand right now. We don't necessarily know whether or not we can fit something here, but where am I going to fit? Like if I want more than one shelf, for instance, I know I could fit one shelf. One. Just one singular shelf. Do I need more than one shelf? Probably not. I don't know though. I don't know. So I feel like if I needed another shelf, what am I going to do? It would just be weird to have shelves out in the customer space. I don't know. It's not a complaint. We don't know what we're going to run into yet. We don't know what it's going to be like. But it's just something I'm noticing. That seems like a really small space. Either way, we need to head to the wholesaler. So we're going to New York Distro. Oh, never mind. We're going to hit that first. Anyway, I'll see you over there. All right, we're at New York Distro. We need to grab some paper bags and some gifts. They want us to do cheap gifts, but I'm going to grab expensive ones too. This place changed, however. It is markedly different. It's still drive-in, but it's different. I need to find where the right stuff is here. Where are our cheap gifts? I know I didn't drive by them. Hot dogs, chicken kebabs, french fries, soda, salad, pizza, burger, ice cream. Croissant? Ah, there we go. Wait, we don't have expensive gifts. That's not good. Alright, we'll buy 2 cheap gifts then. Whatever. Alright. Let's make our purchase, head back to the store, get those filled up. And get to making money. We have arrived, so now we need to get our stuff put away, and then Uncle Fred's going to tell us what to do, but it's likely going to be just opening the business. At least I would hope so. I guess I could have done that.
Now this is impressive. You got all the basics set up for your first store. Well done. You're making the family proud, kid, especially me. Now, open the business and start collecting that cash. I'm rooting for you, kiddo.
All right, so Uncle Fred told us what to do. We need to open our business. So we need to go to BizMan. We need to turn that off, and we are going to change the schedule. Now, this is the new scheduling. I like how this looks already. So it's Tuesday currently. It's currently 10 a.m. We're going to actually have it set to be open 10 a.m. every day. Wow, that's really neat. Really cool. So 10 through, what do you think? 4, 5, 10 through 6. Let's call it 10 through 6. I'm assuming that's 10 through 6. Honestly, can't tell. Let's see. I've not worked with this. This is different. That's cool. I can do that. Make that easy. All right. Oh, we're open, so we'll just start working. Oh, we can move the element around. That's nice. I didn't know we could do that before. We got our first customer though. Yeah. Buy my stuff. Buy it. Purchase my goods. Yeah. All right. So let's fast forward time and let's see how we do on our first day. All right, first day is over. Just got to clean up the business. It's pretty dirty. A lot of people have been in and out of our shop and buying the stuff that I'm selling. I can't get to this. That's not good. Let's do that and see if that helps. It does. All right. Somehow a person was able to get over there, but I was not. Not sure. Maybe if I offset these, not that. There we go. All right, let's get cleaned up. No, I don't want that. Oh my God. There we go. Let's clean this up. And then we'll get home. We'll sleep till midnight, see what we made, and call it a day. It's a beautiful night in New York City right now. The lighting is warm and inviting. All right, so we want to wake up at, let's call it 8 a.m. Not bad, 676 in profit, including all things considered.
Oh, pop the champagne because you got your first business up and running. Now look, I'm headed to a golf tournament now, but if you keep things stocked and clean, you'll be fine. I believe in you. Call me when you think you can afford to start hiring employees.
All right. Well, I think that is actually a good... Oh.
Pop the champagne because you got your first business up and running. Now look, I'm headed to a golf tournament now, but if you keep things stocked and clean, you'll be fine. I believe in you. Call me when you think you can afford to start hiring employees.
Okay then. Well, we hear that twice now. Oh.
Hello. So I see you opened a business in our neighborhood, Garment District. Listen, Junge, you're more than welcome here, but really remember who owns this neighborhood. So don't get any big ideas. Tschüss.
Okay. Sorry, Ingrid. Oh boy.
Ha ha ha, look at this. A fellow business owner messaged you. Now don't worry about this too much for right now. You're too small for them to care about. But you keep growing, and you might find yourself locked in a bitter rivalry.
Okay, are we done with the messages? All right. Well, guys, we have our first business. It is the gift shop yet again. Unfortunately, we had to venture in that route, but so far so good. I'm enjoying the new update. And although things are obviously similar as they were before, it's definitely at the same time different. We'll keep exploring this, obviously, and move forward with our business empire. But for now, guys, I do appreciate you sticking around and watching. And I will obviously see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.